Thanks for being with us this morning from the newsroom of Regional Radio and DeWittDailyNews.com. I'm Seth Lawrence with this expanded 8 o'clock newscast, streaming to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. DeWitt County is home to many veterans, and a local nonprofit is adopting a new way to support them. On the WHOW Morning Show Thursday, American Legion Department Adjutant Josh Thielen told Regional Radio they've started a support group called Project Headspace and Timing, which allows veterans to process their experiences.
All right, so Project Headspace and Timing is a special individual meeting. A great guy, Zach Gilmore, started it out locally for us. He met with a group out of Kankakee that started the whole thing and said, hey, I want to bring this to Clinton. I want to see if we can bring veterans in and just simply talk about our issues. It's a very private group of individuals that come in and just express maybe something that you went through. Maybe it's just what's going on right now. Maybe you just want to come in, not say anything, and just listen. It's simply, let's just talk. A little support group, just veterans in there, and we're there to just support each other. If you've got a problem that you're going through, it doesn't even have to be related to the military, and you're not sure who's going to listen or who to talk to, you show up at a meeting and just express your issues, because you never know who in that group may have the answer you're looking for. So the meetings are every Thursday from 7 to 9, but sometimes they run closer to 10, just depending on what's going on. But we just get together and just simply talk, help each other out. If somebody's going through something, we're there to kind of buddy up with them and know that they're not alone.
Being a Legion member is not required for attendance of these meetings. Thielen explains their goal is to provide a safe space for veterans to express themselves. He notes the effort aligns with their Be the One campaign, which promotes supporting veterans.
You do not have to be a member of the Legion for this program. FAT is its own entity, but it's one that from our post level, we're kind of working a little bit with so that we can help them grow and they can help us grow. So the two will work together, and it provides a safe area for veterans to express themselves. There's nothing wrong that can be said within that meeting. And it's an amazing group. We had 10 people at the first meeting, and then I think we had 4 or 5 last week. Tonight, I'm not sure how many are going to show up, but while it interferes tonight with our Legion meeting, after the Legion meeting's over, then I'm planning on heading over to that one and still being there to help support. But Zach Gilmore took the front on that one and said, you know what, we need this here. We need veterans to have an area where they feel comfortable talking with other veterans. You're not just talking to a random person on the phone that you have no idea who it is. This is somebody who can relate 100% with you. We're right there, right beside you. And I think it's important that we talk to each other and we express to each other the need to help mental health. Suicide is one of the biggest talking points right now for almost any organization. Mm-hmm. The American Legion has taken it on full front with our Be the One campaign and doing buddy checks, checking on each other, making sure that we're feeling all right. It's no longer about, hey, we're the American Legion, we're just calling to get our dues. We're not doing that anymore. We're calling and saying, hey, how's it going? Are you okay? Mm-hmm. Is there somewhere where we can help? So, and I think that the FAT program works in conjunction with our buddy checks. It allows us to be there and support other veterans and make sure that if they're wanting the help, that we're there to be able to provide that help.
If you're a veteran, join your fellow Legionnaires and local veterans at the Project Headspace and Timing meetings every Thursday night at the Gilmore Treats on the Clinton Square. Monticello FFA chapter this week is raising money to support its programs. On the WHOW Afternoon Farm Show Thursday, Monticello FFA chapter president Braxton Tharp told Regional Radio they participated in an egg toss, searched for a needle in a haystack, and enjoyed walking tacos to kick off the week.
So we actually started off the week with our lunch in our advisor's room. We had walking tacos that day. And then we did FFA Olympics, actually. So it was a ton of fun activities like egg toss with boiled eggs, wheelbarrow racing. There was finding a needle in a haystack where we threw a toothpick in there, and we had students and members trying to find a toothpick, and a little kiddie pool of hay, and loads of other stuff as well.
Tharp credits his chapter reporters who do a great job of creating social media posts that draw non-FFA members to participate in their celebration. He also notes a new fundraiser they started this year with a punishment for whoever raises the least amount of money.
Two of our officers that are the reporters who take care of all the social media stuff do a great job at creating fun and very colorful posts. So we can, and a lot of the FFA members at the high school follow that, so it's a lot easier to try to reach out through them that way, as well as the new thing we did this year to try to get more students and members interacting with FFA and National FFA Week is we have a fundraiser that we started just this year, and whoever raises the least amount of money is going to get a balloon popped over their head with something random inside, and I'm not going to say what it is, but it's going to be fun.
For the rest of the week, Tharp says they will host a breakfast and lunch for all their students, and notes they're moving a cookout plan for this week to March due to the frigid temperatures.
So we, through the school, we're going to have a theme for tomorrow, and we do a breakfast for all people in high school that can come in and get it, not just FFA members. And they can come get lunch that is cooked by the FFA officers. And then in homeroom, which is after we've gone through our 4 classes, that'll be when our fundraiser event happens. And then one thing that we're going to move on, since it's been so cold lately, we were going to try to do a cookout so we could give back to farmers. But with, like I said, with how cold it is, we're moving that to March. So I would say that's one thing past National FFA Week that we're doing as well.
You can keep up with all things Monticello FFA by following them on Facebook and Instagram, and check out WHOW's Facebook and YouTube channel to see the live streams and replays of this year's National FFA Week interviews. The Cerro Gordo FFA chapter has packed a lot of activities into its National FFA Week celebration. On the WHOW Afternoon Farm Show Thursday, chapter president Griffin Tadlock told Regional Radio this week they've had an FFA Scrabble, a spaghetti tower competition, and an ice cream fundraiser.
So we started off the FFA Week with doing a big FFA Scrabble. We're still doing it and passing out hiding the ducks with a Scrabble on it.
Okay.
So if you find that in the school, you can get to come and you can claim it once. You can come get a candy bar from us at the end of the day. We did 21 full Scrabbles the first day. Mm-hmm. I think we've hidden, once they found them, they came back and we've hidden. And then we've also entered them in the drawing at the end of the week, so tomorrow. And then we're also doing in class, we're also doing team building exercises. So we're doing spaghetti tower, see how high you can get a spaghetti tower with only 20 pieces, a yard of tape, a yard of string, and a marshmallow.
You can learn about all things Cerro Gordo FFA by finding them on Facebook. Get the latest in local news anytime from your computer or mobile device at DeWittDailyNews.com. Coming up in local sports on this Friday, Monticello girls basketball last night on WEZC. Listeners heard the Lady Sages fall to Paris in a regional championship. That's next in sports.
it by signing up for fiber internet in Clinton. Click the Connexus icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
Share 55. With SRN Sports, I'm George Williams. Well, the long-awaited game between Team Canada and Team USA in NHL hockey last night, it was Team Canada coming away with the 3-2 overtime victory. Although he didn't attend the game, President Trump did call the U.S. hockey team ahead of the play to wish the players good luck ahead of the final against Canada. Those who are interested more in the national politics between the two countries gave attention to the pregame national anthem ceremonies that have become lightning rods when the games feature teams from Canada and the U.S. So Team Canada winning the four-nation face-off 3-2 in overtime. NCAA men's college basketball, it's number 20 Maryland defeating USC 88-71. And in spring training baseball, a computerized system to call the balls and strikes was tested yesterday. After 4 years of experiments, Major League Baseball may put it into play next year. It's used to aid the umpires, not to replace them. This is SRN Sports. Checking the action on the NBA hardcourt in overtime, it was the Knicks over the Bulls 113-111. Pacers beat the Grizzlies 127-113. Celtics beat the 76ers 104-103. The Magic defeated the Hawks 114-108. It was the Cavaliers over the Nets 110-97. Bucks beat the Clippers 116-110. Nuggets down the Hornets 129-115. Spurs over the Suns 120-109. And the Lakers beat the Trailblazers 110-102. The NBA has suspended Milwaukee forward Bobby Portis Jr. for 25 games without pay because he tested positive for the painkiller Tramadol. That's in violation of the league's anti-drug program. Portis won't be able to play again until April at the earliest, with only 3 games remaining in Milwaukee's regular season schedule. And the PGA LIV Tour met at the White House yesterday, including Tiger Woods and Commissioner Jay Monahan, to try to work toward merging the leagues. This is SRN Sports.
Time now for a look at sports. I'm Seth Lawrence with this report. In a game heard on WEZC and online at DeWittDailyNews.com, Monticello started fast, but Paris turned up the defensive intensity and stifled the Lady Sages en route to a 45-36 Class 2A regional championship at Meridian High School Thursday night. Senior Megan Allen helped Monticello maintain an 18-7 advantage at the half, but the second half was all Lady Tigers. Paris would lead by as many as 12, and Monticello had no answers for the Lady Tigers' defensive pressure and their dribble drive. Allen led the Lady Sages with 14 points. Allie Widener scored 11. Allen, who finishes a stellar varsity career, was the serve pro of Piatt-DeWitt County's player of the game. Paris will advance and host the sectional next week. Monticello ends its season at 19-11 overall. Class 2A Girls Basketball Regional Championship action from Thursday. From the Bloomington Central Catholic Regional, BCC down Tremont 60-43. From Maroa Forsyth, it was Sullivan over the regional hosts 37-35. From Peoria Manual, DMAC down Peoria Manual 46-40. From the St. Joe Ogden Regional, it was Kankakee McNamara over St. Joe 36-28. From the Williamsville Regional, Pleasant Plains toppled Springfield Sacred Heart Griffin 38-26. Class 1A Girls Regional Championship action from Decatur.